Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Volley to do your UI inventory. User interface inventory is the act of stepping back and taking stock of all the different components that exist in your product, kind of looking at everything you have, seeing where some of those things might have drifted or varied a bit more than you wanted, and then start to unify them into one common design system. So we can do this on things like buttons. A lot of times we'll find when we do our inventory that we have multiple button styles when maybe only one or two would do the trick. We can do this on iconography, making sure that everything kind of has the same look and feel. We can do this on icons, same kind of idea, making sure everything has the same look and feel. Forms are a great example. A lot of times we'll end up with a bunch of different select or input styles. So we can kind of look at everything we have in our product very quickly, and then, like I said, step back and start to unify some things. And so in this video, we're going to use Birdseed as an example. And Birdseed is a product that lets you place a really intuitive widget on your homepage so that you can interact with customers in a meaningful way. And so it's as easy as launching the Volley extension and creating a new project, and then starting to take stock. So in this case, we're going to take a look at all the different button styles that we might find. And again, you can do this for anything in the product that you feel you might want to step back and unify. So in this case, we're just going to start quickly making notes of all the buttons we see. So here's a button, and I can type B to enter browse mode in the Volley extension to start to click around. So let's open up some of these panels, and then I can type C to get back into comment mode. So here is another button. And we've already seen this button that we archived up here. We could say that this is a button without an icon and this is a button with an icon, but for now we'll just consider these the same type of button. Here's another button that we had seen previously. So we're kind of just looking, scanning everything, looking for different button styles. Here is another button. This would be sort of a flat button or a link button. So I think we've seen everything button-wise in that form. Let's open up this guy. Oh, nope, no more different buttons there. And then lastly, let's open up this. So we've seen this button. Oh, here is another button. So we could just continue going through the product, making note of all the buttons. We could even call this a button here if we wanted to. And you can see how quick and easy it is to take stock of all of this stuff. We might start to look at things like forms. Here's a form style here. These two have unity here, so that's a good thing. All the different form elements in our site. This looks really familiar to this, similar to this. So there's all these different ways we can start to take stock of things, and we could just quickly and easily use Volley to make those screenshots for us to take stock of later. And the beauty is we can click View Project, share it with our colleagues, and real quick, we've got stock of all the different button types that we might see in our product. Here's our flat button. We could even edit these notes to be a little bit more specific after we've taken stock of the different button types that we see. And the idea here is we go through, capture all of our buttons, all of our forms, all of our illustrations, everything like that, and put them in one place to, again, be able to see side by side. So we could additionally export this list of notes to a Trello board. We're just going to select all of our buttons when we want to start organizing things, because we might just want to go through our product, quickly take note of everything we see, and then start to organize them. So let's select a UI inventory board that I've already created in Trello, and the Trello extension makes it super easy for us to export all of our notes to any lane that we see fit. So once our notes are exported, we can pop over to our Trello lane and we'll see them all sitting here. So you can imagine if I had taken stock of buttons and forms, I could move them into different lists, and real quickly I'd be able to start forming a visual inventory of all of the different components in my website to, again, step back and start to unify some of those things. I might say something like, for this flat button that we found, Let's find him. This type of button might do, right? So we've already seen a little bit of drift in terms of there being a flat button in the form of that cancel action that might actually work. This button here that might actually work as this button here. So we could unify that, and that's one less bit of code that we have to think about. We can do this for our entire system. So it's that quick, it's that easy. Volley is great for quickly taking screenshots of your UI inventory and auditing them and organizing them. So hopefully that's helpful.